Yo, what is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video. In this video today, we are going to be going over the top 10 point guards right now in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM. Before we go any further, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, please smash the subscribe button as we're on the road to 35,000 subscribers. Getting pretty close, so I'd appreciate it if you would smash the subscribe button. So, as I came up with the point guard list, there's a lot of good options at the point guard position. It's one of the, in my opinion, it is the strongest position in the game. So there are some guys I want to mention that didn't quite make the cut. That were close, but didn't quite make the cut. First guy happens to be a guy in Jerry West. Just didn't quite make the cut. Second guy I am going to talk about today that didn't quite make the cut that I wanted to make the cut is Earl the Pearl. I love Earl Monroe, but he just couldn't quite make the cut. Derrick Rose is another honorable mention type of guy. Let's see who else. There's one other guy I wanted to mention here at the point guard position, that being Sapphire George Hill. If you badge this guy up, I wouldn't suggest it, but if you do badge him up, he can truly be a top point guard in the game. He can dunk the ball, has an 85 3-ball, hot spots from 5 places around the perimeter, 6'3", 88 speed, 83 lateral quickness. Now, he didn't quite make the cut, but trust me, if you badge this player out, he legitimately, if you, let's say he has 4 badge spots, he can legitimately get 28 gold badges and become absolutely incredible. Moving on to number 10 on my list is Diamond Steve Nash. Now, I've used Steve Nash a few times on a few different accounts, and I don't mind him. It was between him and Jerry West, really, for the final spot on my list. And Jerry West is just that one step higher, or Steve Nash is that one step higher than Jerry West. 6'3", 6'6", wingspan, hot spots from the 3 most important spots for that point guard, everything above the break. Comes with 4 Hall of Fame badges, 11 on gold, 6 on silver with 3 bronze badges, 92 3-ball, can't dunk, but he does have a 92 speed ball, 91 ball handle, 91 speed, 90 acceleration, as well as that 84 lateral quickness. He can get any badge in the game. That's what I truly like about Steve Nash. You're obviously going to have to put that range extender on him, the clamps on him and stuff like that, but just look at the playmaking badges he comes with. Dimer's a big badge, Floor General is a big badge, as well as that Needle Threader on Hall of Fame. Quick first step, you're obviously going to need to upgrade that as well, but the thing is, he comes base wise with 24 badges, so if you really apply badges, he can get that gold badge count up to 24, make this card very, very solid. I personally like Steve Nash a lot. Look at his on-ball steal tendency is 64, 6 jump shot 87, which it's not great. It's not the smoothest release, but I don't really mind it too much. Pro 6 tween, which I don't think is terrible. It's not great, but I don't think it's the worst tween in the game. Pro 2 moving behind the back obviously isn't good. Dribble 6 aren't great for Steve Nash, but as far as point guards, he's 6'3", and he can just hold his own. That's what I will say about Steve Nash, coming in at number 10 on my top 10 point guard list. Coming in at number 9 on my top 10 point guard list is Magic Johnson. Now, disclaimer before I go any further, I do not like Magic Johnson. I've played with him, I've tried to use him, I do not like the card. But with that being said, if you know how to use Magic Johnson and he fits your playstyle, I think he can be pretty cheesy. He's 6'9", 7 foot wingspan, 76 3-ball, decent enough driving dunk, 81 speed ball. If you give him a shoe and coach, obviously that's going to be boosted. 94 ball handle, 81 speed, 81 acceleration with an 80 lateral quickness. The thing about Magic is, even though he doesn't have the clamps and he can't get clamps, you can put him on a small forward, power forward type of player. He's a decent enough rebounder and he can hold his own. See, like, look at his interior defensive badges. He can hold his own. So he's got the playmaking badges. Shooting wise, he's not terrible. I mean, he has hot zone hunter, but that's not going to help him much. There's just not a lot to love playmaking wise as far as, you know, the traditional point guard. But if you play unconventionally and just use Magic I hate to say it, as a decent enough defensive player, just for more height, you give him a speed shoe, a speed coach, floor general, whatever it is, he can get that boost that he needs. I'm not going to sit here and say Magic Johnson's incredible, but even if you give him this, you know, dynamic duo, it does give him the 3-point boost as well as, you know, perimeter defense, pass perception, driving layup. I'm not going to tell you to pick up James Worthy just for that, but that's another thing. You can boost his 3-ball by that. Tendency-wise, does have the 69 on-ball steal tendency, 70 driving dunk tendency. 6-wise, Magic Johnson release does have the Pro 3 moving behind the back, Pro 7 moving across, Pro 2 size up. So the one thing I will say is, if he was just a little bit faster, he would be so much higher on my list, but the speed absolutely kills him. I've played Magic sometimes, and sometimes he can give me some trouble. That's why he comes in at number 9 on my top 10 point guard list. Now, I'm doing this list as if everybody is badged out, because we kind of have a better feeling on how badges work compared to when I did this video the first time. So Diamond Kyrie Irving does come in at number 8 on my top 10 point guard list. A lot of people might have him higher, a lot of people might have him lower, but Kyrie 6'3", 6'4" wingspan, 4 Hall of Fame badges, 29 gold badges, 6 on silver with 1 bronze badge. Looking at Kyrie here, it does come with an 89 3-ball. Can't really dunk, 30 driving dunk, 88 speed ball, 97 ball handle, 89 speed with 93 acceleration. Also comes with that 79 lateral quickness. If there's a guy that kind of is an off-brand version of Pete Maravich, that's kind of Kyrie. I like Pistol Pete a ton more, even though Kyrie can get clamps, but just as Kyrie's base card, their stats, he kind of reminds me of Pistol Pete. But finishing wise, he comes with a lot of badges, also can, upgrade a few badges there. Shooting wise, does come with basically every badge you need. Comes with range extender. Playmaking wise, Hall of Fame ankle breaker, handles for days, quick first step, and tight handles. Defensively, he can get any badge in the game, but remember, you can probably only apply 4 or 5 badges to Kyrie. But badged out, you're looking at 44 total badges for Kyrie, which is just absolutely insane. Tendency wise, does have a 54 on ball steal tendency, only a 35 driving dunk. I don't think he dunks the ball at all. Kyrie Irving base, which I'm getting better with, I don't really mind, but his size ups are terrible. Like, I can't tell you how hard it is to move with Kyrie. Like, he can speed glitch, all of that, but it's like, unless you have the Pro 2 in the half court for a point guard, it's tough. Stockton's a different breed because of his rim running ability, but it's kind of tough, in my opinion at least, to move with Kyrie Irving in the half court, and that's why he's not higher. Kyrie Irving comes in at number 8 on my top 10 point guard list. Coming in at number 7 on my top 10 point guard list is Diamond Derrick Fisher. Now, I wouldn't lie with you in saying that the first time I played with Diamond Derrick Fisher was a couple of days ago, and he impressed me. He truly did. 6'1", 6'6", wingspan, hotspots from everywhere around the perimeter besides that left hash. Comes with 4 Hall of Fame badges, 19 gold badges, with 5 of them being on bronze. Fisher comes with an 89 3-ball, can't dunk, 90 speed ball, 88 ball handle, 90 speed, 90 acceleration, and 90 lateral quickness. Fisher-wise, comes with 2 badges, which I like because that gives you, that you already know it's going to be a different field than a lot of the other guys. If you don't have a lot of finishing badges, the badges are going to be spread out elsewhere. Gold catch and shoot, clutch shooter, corner specialist, hot zone hunter, slippery off ball with range extender on silver. That can be upgraded. All you need is that gold. You might want to apply the Deadeye Green Machine, some stuff like that, because Derrick Fisher has an absolutely incredible release. Playmaking wise, Hall of Fame bailout, which is a big badge, needle threader, pass fake maestro, and needle threader and unpluckable. Can also, you're gonna also want to upgrade that quick first step to gold at least. Defensive wise, it comes with clamps as well, and it's important to note you're gonna be able to apply a few badges to Derrick Fisher to complete him off. But just as a base card, that's what I like about Derrick Fisher. He comes with clamps, comes with the silver range extender. So honestly, you wouldn't even have to badge Derrick Fisher out for him to be a decent enough point guard. Whereas like a Kyrie, you absolutely have to badge out. Derrick Fisher only has a 23 on-ball steal tendency, which is terrible. Jump shot 40, absolute butter. I don't know what it is, but his release is absolutely money. Does have the shifty dribble style, Pro 2 size up, the Stephen Curry type size up. And I know a lot of people compare Steph Curry to Deron Williams, but in my opinion, the way they move, you could compare Stephen Curry to Derrick Fisher, to be honest with you. The Pro 2 moving cross, same thing as Stephen Curry, and he is really an off-brand Steph Curry. That's the best way I can describe him. Coming in at number 7 on my top 10 point guard list. Coming in at number 6, we do have the exchange reward of season number 1, Bobcousy, 6'1", 6'8", wingspan, and he has hotspots from basically everywhere. Now, a Bobcousy would be higher on my list if there was one other thing that he could get. Now, I know Splash at least applied Hall of Fame range on him, and then, he still has Hall of Fame range. So if you got range extender on him, he's definitely higher on the list, because that's really his only downfall. Obviously, defensively, he's not great. He's only 6'1" and only has 2 defensive badges, the no interceptor and stuff like that. Does hurt him quite a bit, as well as the quick first step, no quick first step, handles for days. There's a lot of downsides with Bobcousy, but the one thing he can do is shoot the ball at a high level, and I absolutely love his jump shot. For Hall of Famers, 22 gold badges, 1 on silver. 93 ball, can't dunk, does have a 93 speed ball, 92 ball handle, 93 speed, 93 acceleration with a 92 lateral quickness. All of his Hall of Fame badges are finishing, which I wish it wasn't like that. I wish he had, Hall of Fame range or something like that. Looking at the tendencies here, he does have an 80 driving dunk tendency, which is very, very good. 18 on-ball steal tendency. 6-wise, Chris Paul release, which is absolutely butter, especially on Bobcousy. Trust me when I tell you, it's absolutely butter. The Pro 6 moving behind the back is absolutely incredible. If you've used it, you know that it's a top behind the back in the game. That's really all I can say about Bobcousy. if he could get the range extender and more, if he could get every badge in the game, he would be a top 3 point guard. That's all I'm going to leave it at. Bobcousy comes in at number 6 on my top 10 point guard list. Coming in at number 5 is Pink Diamond JoJo White. Now, I went back and forth on him and Cousy, and I'll explain why. JoJo White is 6'3", 6'5" wingspan, 2 Hall of Fame badges, 23 gold badges. Comes with an 88 3-ball, 60 driving dunk, 96 speed with ball, 93 ball handle, 96 speed, 96 acceleration, 94 interior defense, 89 perimeter defense with a 92 lateral quickness. Now, I will say this. JoJo White should be better than he is. And I'll explain why he's not higher than I have him, but he should be better than he is. The thing about him is when you compare him to Stockton, Stockton's driving dunks a lot better, and Stockton would dunk the ball a lot more than JoJo White. And then if you compare him to Deron Williams obviously has the Curry dribble 6. But his finishing wise, Hall of Fame acrobat, fancy footwork, as well as some other good finishing badges. Shooting wise, catch and shoot, corner specialist, difficult shots, hot start, and range center. All those come on the card. The thing about it is, look at the badges you can apply. You can't apply green machine. You can't apply flexible release. You can't apply a lot of badges that I wish you could. Playmaker wise, he basically comes with everything, but you can't get handles for days on the card either. Defensively, he can get clamps, heart crusher, opal pest, and some badges like that, some good badges, but he's still missing some very, very key badges. If you look at it, you know, he's not going to be able to get the interceptor, the intimidator, bailout, downhill, handles for days, you know, the dead eyes. So he is missing a lot of badges, and that's the reason I would take John Stockton and Deron Williams over JoJo White, but he still is very, very solid, coming in at number 5 on my top 10 point guard list. Coming in at number 4 on my top 10 point guard list is Pink Diamond Chauncey Billups. Now, looking at this card, he has basically everything you need, but there are a few downsides of the card. 6'3", 6'6", wingspan, hot spots from everywhere besides that left hash, 6 Hall of Fame badges, 38 gold badges with one badge being on bronze. Comes with a 93 3-ball, 50 driving dunk, 93 speed ball, 88 ball handle, 93 speed, 93 acceleration with a 95 lateral quickness. Look at the finishing badges here. He has a ton of finishing badges, and I would definitely apply Showtime. If there's a player, always apply Showtime, because that badge is absolutely ridiculous. Shooting wise, clutch shooter, difficult shots on Hall of Fame. Does come with the bronze range center that can be upgradable, which is very, very important that it's bronze, because that means you get an extra badge spot for Chauncey Billups. Playmaker wise, Hall of Fame floor general, unpluckable, as well as basically every other playmaking badge you need. Defensively, defensive leader, which is a big badge, don't get it twisted. Tireless defender, as well as gold clamps, interceptor, intimidator, off-ball, pest, pick dodger, pickpocket, and trapper. So he comes with a ton of badges, and so you're really going to be able to complete this card. You apply the range extender, apply the 3, 4, 5 extra badges, and you're looking at Chauncey having close to 50 total badges. His tendencies aren't bad either. 70 driving dunk, 74 on-ball steal tendency, but the Chauncey Billups release is just absolutely terrible. I mean, it truly is terrible, as well as just not a great size up, Pro 1 size up. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's unusable, but it's the Stockton, Kyrie, you guys know what it is. Not super great. You also have the Pro 6 moving tween, which I don't even know. The Bobcousy moving tween, nothing too great there. In the Pro 4 moving behind the back. So when you look at it, all of the dribble 6, you're not really getting anywhere with his dribble 6. He kind of needs to be that secondary ball handler. Honestly, he might be better at that shooting guard position than a primary ball handler. But no doubt about it, Chauncey Billups is still very, very solid, coming in at number 4 on my top 10 point guard list. Coming in at number 3 on my top 10 point guard list is Diamond John Stockton. Yes, he's at number 3, and we got 2 guys ahead of him. 6'1", 6'4" wingspan. Again, no hotspot from that left hash. 4 Hall of Fame badges, 25 on gold, 7 silver badges with 8 on bronze. Look at the Stockton here. He comes with a 94 3-ball, 90 driving dunk, 94 speed ball, 91 ball handle, 94 speed, 94 acceleration with a 95 lateral quickness. In every stat that's really important, he has it above a 90, which is just insane to think about. Finishing wise, does have Hall of Fame Giant Slayer, as well as a ton of other finishing badges. You might want to put a few other finishing badges with him, because I've seen a lot of people play with John Stockton and they are just absolutely brain dead. Shooting wise, comes with gold catch and shoot, green machine, hot zone hunter, which a hot zone hunter is such an important badge, as well as the range extender that can be upgraded to gold. The thing I like about John Stockton is he can get and upgrade every single badge in the game. So when you fully badge John Stockton out, you're looking at 44 total gold badges, which is just absolutely ridiculous. You got an extra 4 Hall of Fame badges, so you're looking at 48 total badges, which is incredible. Playmaking wise, Hall of Fame diamond, floor general, unpluckable, a ton of other playmaking badges. Obviously, you're going to want to upgrade them to gold. Defensively, he can get any badge as well. You know, you're probably going to want to at least apply the Heart Crusher maybe. I don't know. He has all of the important defensive badges as well. Intimidator on bronze. And let me tell you, John Stockton is very, very good. And a majority of it comes down to his tendencies and badges. 100 driving dunk, 89 on-ball steal tendency. I'm telling you right now, if John Stockton had Pro 2 size up, it would be no debate. Him and Deron Williams would be absolutely no debate. It's just a lot tougher to move with John Stockton than it is to move with Deron Williams. That's the bottom line. Can John Stockton get better dunk animations at the rim? Absolutely. Is he a better defender? Probably. But the thing about it is, unless you got great dribble saves, which Stockton doesn't, I actually prefer Deron Williams' release. It's tough, and that's why Stockton comes in at number 3 on my top 10 point guard list. Coming in at number 2 on my top 10 point guard list is DWheels. 6'3", 6'10" wingspan, hot spot. He does have it from that left wing, but not from the right hash or the left corner, which kind of does hurt because I actually do shoot a lot of threes with Deron Williams from the corner. I don't know why or how, but I feel like that left corner is something that I wish he had. 91 3 ball, 70 driving dunk, 94 speed ball, 96 ball under, 94 speed with an 84 lateral quickness. That's the lateral quickness is the one thing with Deron Williams that I wish was just a little bit higher. Now the thing is, you gotta apply range extender to D-Will. You gotta upgrade the clamps, gotta apply handles for days, as well as like some other defensive badges. So you're gonna have to apply some badges to make Deron Williams super, super good. But still, if you badge out Deron Williams, you're looking at close to 40 total badges, which is just absolutely insane. Tendency-wise, does have a 70 driving dunk as well as a 90 on-ball steal tendency, so he has got very, very good tendos as well. Jump shot 22. Now, I don't understand it. I don't know if it's the upper release or what it is, but Deron Williams' upper release is absolutely butter. Jump shot 22, that's the same thing as Chris Webber, Mitch Richmond, but the releases don't even feel the same, so it's kind of interesting. Pro 2 size up, which is absolutely ridiculous. Pro 5 moving behind the back, which I personally like a lot, and the Pro 1 moving crossover, which I don't mind at all. Personally, I love Deron Williams, and people were kind of right when they said he's a mini Steph Curry. He is a very, very mini version of Steph Curry, but he's good enough to being top 2 on my point guard list. Was there ever even a debate? Coming in at number 1 is Pink Diamond Steph Curry. And the more players that get released, the more usable I think Steph Curry is going to be for the foreseeable future. 6'3", 6'3" wingspan, 7 Hall of Famers, 38 gold badges, 2 on silver, 98 3 ball, 65 driving dunk, 92 speed ball, 98 ball under, 92 speed, 92 acceleration with an 89 lateral quickness. You can say whatever you want about Steph Curry, but even on the defensive end, he is not bad. He can really get every badge in the game except Showtime and some of the defensive badges. Now, I wish he could get Showtime because Showtime is an incredible badge, but still, nonetheless, how many times is Steph Curry really going to need the Showtime badge? He can get Intimidator as well as just a ton of other badges. Comes with Hall of Fame, Slithery Finisher, Catch and Shoot, Deadeye, Difficult Shots, Green Machine, and Range Extender, as well as the tight handles. And just look, you don't really need to apply anything too much to Steph Curry because he is already complete. Tendency-wise, 75 driving dunk tendency as well as the 76 on-ball steal tendency. Like I said, defensively, he is massively underrated. Do I recommend putting him on the best, offensive player? No, but he can guard that secondary ball handler. Steph Curry base, Pro 2 size up, Pro 2 tween, Pro 2 behind the back, which I don't know about the Pro 2 behind the back. I'm not a huge fan of that, obviously, but that doesn't take away what Stephen Curry could do. By far and away, the best point guard in NBA 2K21, and I think he is going to be the best point guard for at least the next 2 to 3 weeks. That's kind of my what I think Steph Curry is going to look like, at least for maybe even the next month. He is just so good. Comment your thoughts on my list down below. Who you guys have had higher? Who you guys have had lower? Let me know. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys and have a blessed day.